Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is the extra time. I know I've been out for a long time. The whole of this international break, I've not been able to come with you with a different video because the Champions League was also on halt. It was actually on halt 1 or 2 weeks before the international break, and henceforth I decided to take a leave here, decided to take a rest and not upload any video. I'm sorry for that, but I'm back here. The Champions League is back and will be on our screen 2 or 3 days from now, and I'm really happy to bring you this video. If you're new here, please, this is the extra time, the headquarters of all Champions League news, statistics, review, match preview, transfer rumors, and everything you need to know about the Champions League. Today we are here to discuss all the group A to Group H. We'll be telling you everything you need to know, the group standards at the stand now. We have actually played the first round of the group stages matches. All the teams there have played 3 matches as usual, and we are heading to the next round of the Champions League group stage match. So I'll be giving you all the match standing, the goal scorers chart, the assist chart, the team performing, and everything you need to know. Started off with Group A. Group A is led by Bayern Munich, the champions, hold it right now. They have 9 points. They've won all their 3 games in this Champions League encounter. They have goal difference of +9. And they've won all their 3 games, as I've told you, seconded by Atletico Madrid with 4 points. They've won one game and drew 1, and they lost to Bayern Munich in that 4 goals encounter. The Lokomotiv Moscow third with 2 points, Red Bull Salzburg with 1 point. Heading to Group B, Mönchengladbach. This is a surprise group. This is actually the opposite of what everybody expected this group to be. Mönchengladbach is leading the group with 5 points, Shakhtar Donetsk 4 points, Real Madrid 4 points, and International Milan with 2 points here. Group C, Manchester City, having won all their 3 games in this Champions League encounter, they have 9 points. FC Porto 6 points, Olympiacos 3 points, and Olympic Marseille has not won any single game there. Now moving on to Group D, Liverpool 9 points, Ajax 4 points, Atlanta 4 points, Midtjylland 0 points. This is actually a competitive group we told you about. If you watched my previous video, I made it clear to you guys that the most competitive league or the most competitive team here is going to be Ajax and Atlanta, who is going to head to the Champions League round of 16 and who is going to drop to the Europa League. By 10 hours it stands now, they are all having the same point, 4-4, with the goal difference of -1, and Ajax having goal difference of 0 with Atlanta -1. So this is the difference there, and I'll not be surprised if the group turn around, and let's see what happens. So we are still there, we'll see what happens. Moving on to Group E, Chelsea leading with 7 points, Sevilla 7 points, Krasnodar third with 1 point, and Stade Rennais with 1 point. This group is actually an interesting one because the first 2 are having the same point of 7-7, and last 2, the bottom 2, are also having 1 point to it. They are all separated by a goal difference. Chelsea is having a comfortable league this season, Champions League. They are really performing well. Sevilla, on the other hand, are facing some difficulties. We know their last game they played against Krasnodar, they came from a 2-0 deficit to score a 3-2, a very competitive, after receiving a red card. This is a very competitive game, and they managed to win that one. Now Group F is first by Dortmund with 6 points, Lazio 5 points, Club Brugge 4 points, and Zenit St. Petersburg unexpectedly at the bottom with 1 point. Club Brugge have been performing to the utmost surprise of everybody. We thought it would be last year. If you watched my previous video, I did a mass statistics about them, but it happens that they are on 3rd and heading to Europa League. They are separated with Lazio with only a point difference. They are all really performing well. Dortmund have lost only 1 game to Lazio. Their first opener of the Group F, they lost to Lazio, and since then they've been doing a really competitive with Haaland and the likes of Jadon Sancho, Marcus Royce. They are all putting in all the maximum effort to make sure that they qualify to the next round of the competition. Group G is Barcelona first with 9 points. They've won all their league games right there. Juventus second, Dynamo Kiev third, Ferencvaros fourth with 1 point. Barcelona have 9 points. They've won all their games. When they go to the league, it's actually a different story there. They are struggling in the league there, but when they come to the Champions League, they've comfortably won all their league games right there in the Champions League. So Juventus are seconding them. Their next match is going to be a competitive one against Ferencvaros. They played them last 2 weeks actually. Dynamo Kiev will play in Barcelona. It's going to be a competitive game. I will be doing a match preview about all the match that will become, so stay tuned. Group H comes with another surprise with Manchester United 6 points clear, Leipzig 6 points. The bottom 2 have Istanbul Besiktas and Paris Saint-Germain all with 3 points. Another competitive group with 6-6 and 3-3. This is actually the opposite of what everybody expected. This is what everybody thought it's going to be Paris leading the way, but it turns out they are in the bottom half there. Manchester United did well, beating them and beating Leipzig, but unfortunately they lost to Istanbul by 6-0, and that's how come they are still the first with 6 points difference between them and RB Leipzig. Now moving on, when you go to the goal scorers chart, Alvaro Morata leading comfortably with 4 goals, Diego Jota 4, Marcus Rashford 4, Erling Brandt Haaland 4, Ferran Torres from Man City with also 3 goals there, Alessandro with 3 goals from Mönchengladbach, Timo Werner Chelsea 3, Atlantis Zapata with 3, Lionel Messi Barcelona with 3, and Karim Benzema Real Madrid with 2 goals there. Moving on to the team that have scored most goals, I'm not surprised to see Bayern Munich leading that one with 12 goals. Mönchengladbach 10, Man City 9, Barcelona 9, Liverpool 8. When it continued, Manchester United 8, Real Madrid 7, Chelsea 7, Dortmund 6, and Atlanta with 6 goals there. Now moving on to the team that have played a lot of possessive football, Bayern Munich once again leading with 61% of the ball possession played. Man City second at 61, Sevilla, Dortmund, Real Madrid, Liverpool, Barcelona, Chelsea, Paris, and Inter Milan. The list goes on and on, but I've decided to bring you the top 10 of each and every single team. If you've realized, moving on to the master text, you realize that Bayern Munich is dominating a lot of things. I will not be surprised if they pull a surprise. They're actually challenging to win the Champions League back to back, just like Real Madrid did 3 years on a row. They are trying to get a second Champions League with Hans Flick and his boys doing everything possible to win the Champions League. And moving on to the matches that will be transparent on Tuesday, 24th of November. The first early kickoff is going to be Grasshopper versus Sevilla, Rennes and Chelsea, and the next one is going to be Dortmund versus Club Brugge, Lazio versus Zenit St. Petersburg, Juventus versus Ferencváros, Dynamo Kiev versus Barcelona, and Manchester United versus Istanbul versus Besiktas. That's going to be the second leg. We know the first leg ended up Manchester United losing 2-1 to Istanbul at their home ground. So Paris Saint-Germain will take on Leipzig at France. A very competitive game here. I can't wait to see that game there. Now the next day is going to be Atletico Madrid and Lokomotiv Moscow, Bayern Munich and Red Bull Salzburg of Group A. And Group B is going to be Mönchengladbach versus Shakhtar Donetsk, Inter Milan versus Real Madrid. Another competitive eye-buzzing game there. You know, the first leg ended up in Real Madrid winning 3-2 thanks to Rodrigo's last-minute goal. But the second leg is going to be competitive since they are playing Italy and Lukaku is back on form. He scored praise in the weekend, so it's going to be a nice game. Group C will be Olympiacos versus Manchester City, Olympic Marseille versus FC Porto, Liverpool play Atlanta, Ajax and Midtjylland. And this is what the group standings are. So thank you very much for being with me. If you are new here, this is the Champions League review. As I told you, I'll be coming up with another video about the prediction, the possible prediction. I know our prediction normally come 3 or 4 hours before the kickoff time, and that is because the lineup keep on changing. You can't bet unless you know the lineup. Because of the COVID-19 at stake, a lot of coaches tend to rotate their players and all the COVID-19 situation. So I don't want to make a video predicting the outcome of the game and just realizing some of the players can play and hence affecting my prediction. That's why I just relax, stay tuned to the lineup. Out 3 or 4 hours to the game, I come up with the match prediction. So if you're a fan of betting, please do subscribe and click on the notification bell icon so that you get notified when I release those prediction videos. This is the extra time, the foam, the fandom of Champions League signing out.